Welcome to ChatterBox with Bildo and Lindelin.
Your fun-sized podcast guaranteed to make you giggle. That's enough of that, Lindsay.
She is so bossy.
Don't PMS me off today, Lindsay. Do you like that?
I love it.
Came up with it myself.
We can tell.
Fuck off. Not today. No, not you. Just life.
Everyone else.
So everyone else. That's right. So I'm PMSing. Can you tell?
Well, you're not PMSing anymore.
No,
you
that's
have your
true.
Period.
I got my period yesterday. And it was funny because I said to you earlier today, I'd been PMSing, you know, as you do, like, I don't know, last 5 days or something.
Yeah.
And then as soon as my period came, it was like this weird relief. It was like this thing just came off me.
Yeah.
That would be the PMS. It just left my body.
I know.
It just went away.
It's like, I wonder if I'm sure it's a mixture of like a mental thing and a physical thing, right? Because I'm the same.
Yeah.
Like the second I get it, I'm like, okay, good. I can be normal again.
I don't know what it is. Like, it just felt like some sort of relief came out of me.
And blood.
That's right. And then I was so funny because this is not what I was going to talk about today, but I was sitting in the kitchen and I was cleaning because that's what people do in the kitchen when it's dirty. And I was cleaning. And as like, this is so TMI, so please, if you're a dude, like just maybe skip the next 10 seconds. But as like the blood started gushing out of me, I started to feel a bit faint.
Of course.
Like, right? So I was proper like standing on my feet and I was like, like doing these ones where like my eyes were kind of like, oh my God, like what's happening to me? Because it was this whole like, that's what I mean. Like this whole relief of like everything's coming out of me, but also it's coming, like blood is coming out of me. So I'm feeling faint. And like, it was all just this weird moment of.
Was this the first gush of the period?
It must have been. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
When
it came about. Because that's why like I wasn't really expecting it to be so gushy. Like I had things in place.
Yeah.
So like it wasn't like I was gushing all over my kitchen, but like I just, there was an instant relief.
Yeah. That's interesting.
The week before that, obviously PMS week, it sucks. This month's one, every PMS comes with like a different mixed bag of emotions.
Okay.
Do you find that?
No, I'm pretty like, no, mine are pretty
Lindsay.
like deadlocked. No, that's not it. You know, same.
Regular?
I don't know.
Yeah. So what happens to you when you PMS?
Oh, my kids annoy the fuck out of me. Like I know, like when I'm PMSing, exactly.
Yeah.
Like like even the way they eat, the way they breathe, like the bickering, like I just get really, really fucking annoyed with them. And I'm like, it's that time.
That's so true because I try not to take it out on my kids because I feel like they're easy targets because they can't, you know,
of
like
course
it's so horrible.
Yeah.
But you're right. Like everything annoys me. Like suddenly all those like little questions that they would normally ask me that I'd be like, oh babe, it's to the left. You know, now I'm like, it's to the fucking left. Yeah. You know, like suddenly like everything is so fucking annoying.
Yes.
And I get really annoyed as well.
Yeah.
But this, mine seems to change. So like 1 month I'm like super bad. And I've told you that before where I come and I'm like, oh my God, I've had the worst bout of PMS just now. That could be the premenopause thing. I don't know like if it's changing all my bits and things.
No idea.
But so I get like the rage is real bad. But this one was like more of like sads. I got like the sads and then I was like angry, but not in like an angry, like explosive way. It was more, it was more like internalized, like everything's just making me sad. And I'm just like fucking angry and everything.
Right. Yeah.
But not like I've been really nice to my kids, which is really weird. So this time's been a little bit different.
And so are the severity levels, like, are they all, no matter what you're feeling, like super intense?
No, like this one wasn't as intense, but I kind of was just a bit like, I just wanted to be held and whimper in someone's arms. That's how, you know.
Like a sad puppy.
Yeah, super like a sad puppy. And then on Wednesday, when was it? Yesterday, I couldn't fucking even make dinner. I was just like, I had no food because I was PMSing and so I didn't shop properly over the weekend. I was like, I just want to be in, buy the bare essentials and get out. Yeah. And so I didn't buy any meat. I didn't buy like enough to sustain us the week. So yesterday, I know, fucking terrible. And then yesterday I was like, I have nothing. I have a bag of beans. I don't want to do anything with that. I have some broccoli. I don't want to fucking touch it. I had minced meat in the freezer. I'm like, I'm not fucking defrosting shit.
Right.
I didn't want to do any of it. So I went and I bought just pizzas and I ovened them.
You ovened them?
I did.
Bake them? You ovened
No, I put them in the oven and they ovened.
They heated up.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It became crispy and stuff. And I fed that to my children and they were fine. They're fine. I had some garlic bread as salad. It's fine. There's garlic in it.
It's good.
Salad?
I'm a bit taken back by like when you say you don't have anything in your freezer. Like, do you not have maybe this is where I am a shit person. Like, don't you have like frozen food that you don't have to thaw for these emergency dinners? Like I always have like frozen chicken tenders, frozen fish, frozen something.
To be honest, I really don't. And I never really get to that point where
Yeah.
it's that bad.
Right.
Like normally I'll buy something that I can just bake
I love this.
very easily. I had one frozen pizza in my freezer, but I'm like, that's not going to feed all of us. So I had to buy more pizzas to add to that one.
Fine.
Do you know what I mean? So no, like, look, no, not really. Like I don't have a lot of like the chicken nuggets and stuff like that sort of stuff. I don't really like when the kids kind of grew up, like, you know, I kind of stopped feeding them that stuff.
They're not that old. They're 7 and 9.
Now they just eat like sausages instead or something. You know what I mean? Like I don't really give them a lot of nuggets, and then they'll eat them when they're out and stuff. But no, I don't.
Yeah.
No, I'm not that well prepared, I believe. Okay. And again, because I just didn't do a very good shop. I think that also. Like I don't have like a deep freeze like you do where I can store heaps of stuff. You know what I mean? Like I only have the one freezer. And so
in your fridge.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. You don't have a deep freeze. I would die without my deep freeze. Yeah.
Well, you have 3 kids as well. That's just one extra. Like it really does make a huge difference. Like you need to be able to like feed all those people.
Yeah, all those people.
So
back to your period, because
that's what we do.
We trail off. Am I safe? Like, am I safe to be on the couch with you?
Oh yes. Well, yeah.
Is my couch safe?
I don't know if your couch is safe. Yeah, like I have stuff in me
Ew.
that prevents stuff from coming out.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Can I, because I don't know if the people know about your, what are they called? Menstrual cup journey? Remember you went through that?
God.
Are you still doing that?
No.
Okay, thank God.
I'm done with all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Like I go through waves of like, oh my God, I'm going to be environmentally friendly. And so I tried the cups and whatever. That was so fucking, the last one I had, I told you, the one time I had it in successfully, it was in successfully for about 6 or 7 hours or something. And I'm like, this is great. Because they're supposed to be in there for like 12 even, you know what I mean? So they're supposed to be, you go all day. Yeah. And then all you have to do is empty them out. Ew. But then, and I was like, this is great. This is literally the first time it's worked. Like normally it's in there for like an hour, but then it's not comfortable, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, same thing. Same spot in my kitchen. Weirdly enough.
Really?
I was standing in my kitchen and I was making something, but it's not like I was jumping. I wasn't doing it. I was literally standing there.
Yeah.
And suddenly I felt the cup give way and just blood inside my undies.
Gross.
Dude, when I tell you, and this is what you told me about before as well. Like you asked me about it, but I'm like, it'll be fine, Lindsay. But when I tell you that that's 6-hour blood that's been just swishing around in there. No. You don't understand. The smell of that is so severe and disgusting. And it's in your undies now, you know what I mean? Like normally, I guess if you were to empty it out, you would empty it out in the toilet. So it would kind of directly go. But this was like inside my clothes. I think I must have thrown that underwear out.
Totally.
There's no way I would have.
I was going to say.
There are no undies in the world that are that expensive or precious.
No, that you would try and clean that. That's disgusting. I saw on some random scrolling through reels, this chick, she's like I don't want to say hippie, but she's one with nature.
Yeah, okay. Hippie. Yeah.
And I didn't know this was a thing. But like some women, quote unquote, give back their blood to nature.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I know.
In what way?
She didn't show her blood, but she showed a big like mason jar. I mean, I don't know how long she's storing it for, like if it's for the whole cycle or if it's just like each day she pours her, because she wouldn't use tampons. People like that wouldn't use tampons.
Well, you're not going to squeeze them out.
Well, and like it's bad for the environment, right?
Right,
like
yes.
so she would use her cup. I don't know if she dumps her cup in the jar for her whole period and then she
Stop it, this is so fucking gross.
Yeah, and she took it to the forest and like poured it back like in the ground.
She's gonna get eaten by bears. Some bears are gonna be waiting for her when she's on her period and just fucking eat her alive.
I don't know, but I was like, that is gross.
No, I do not do that. I did not do that.
You didn't empty.
I mean, I'm environmentally friendly, but not like that's. I don't know what that is. I don't even know where that belongs. I feel like we all just need to leave the room right now. The fuck? With
her mason jars full of her period
blood.
Oh my
God! Okay, bye.
See the little clots swimming around there.
God, see ya.
Well, that was ChatterBox. Thanks for chatting with us.
And remember to review, rate, subscribe, and come back and listen to us again. Is that it, Lenny?
Done. Tick.